Alrighty, good morning, folks. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is December 28th, 2021. Less than a handful of days before the new year. The disclaimer is there for your use, your understanding, your protection. This is a for educational and instructional purposes only. This session is for the 3D market commentary. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, just 1 second. I just want to double check. Something looks like we're good across the board. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're actually going to do this a little differently this time around. So we're going to go through these markets on the charts as if this is the first time we're seeing them. All right. So the 3D market commentary consists of three dimensions of the market. The two that we're going to be focusing on today is the auto climate, which gives us the directionality of the market, whether we should be looking for opportunities to go long or short, and of course the auto UFOs, the proprietary and patented technology that we utilize to give us those entries and exits. So now that we're familiar with the two concepts that we're going to be reviewing right now, let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary. Of course, the third one being actually the statistical element of the markets, which is basically, what is the volatility? Different indicators giving us a different type of information for that. For example, for the first one here, for the S&P 500, we'll be looking at the VIX. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. So as we see, we're on the fourth day out of typically 9 on the S&P on the daily. Um, it is a confirmed up climate, and of course, we are closing and still pushing all-time highs. Right. So the while it's not as expected, that Santa rally has come right after here in the U.S. So we're seeing again new all-time highs. Um, 47.94.50 being current price. Nearest UFO is 44.79.75, 44.36.25. And then, of course, for the VIX, today we're looking at 17.85, which is not high volatility. Anything over 18, I would say, is considered volatile, and anything over 20% is highly volatile. So that's what we're looking at today on the S&P. Of course, I was reading an article earlier. This is the 69th day that we've made a new all-time high on the S&P 500. That's just mind-boggling to my to see. But hey, that's what we are. That's what we have in front of us. So let's go ahead and go through that, right? As far as what we have and what we offer here as a channel, and if you're looking to educate yourself, you're more than welcome to go to our courses link on our website here, which I will show you in just a second. So you can discover courses that we have to offer. As you see, we have futures, forex, stocks, backtesting, trading plans, mindset, cryptos, and options. These are quite a few courses that we offer. Please feel free to check out any one of them so you can um, enhance your knowledge on anything you want to. And then, of course, each and every one of these comes with a free unrestricted access for 3 months during the so you have plenty of time to backtest that knowledge that you just got through the course. So definitely worth the while if you ask me. Check it out and let us know what you think. The next one that we have in front of us here is crude oil. Crude oil is currently in the first confirmed up climate out of typically 7. This does say 4 because it's counting the unconfirmed candles behind it, but this is the first one, as you see, out of 7. Right now, it has a near UFO at 73.95 to 72.27. A sell UFO is 79.23, 77.98. Excuse me. All right, there we are. Market climate, as we said, confirmed. We got the UFOs covered. Crude oil right now is not looking, as bearish as it was during this huge drop right there. It has recovered quite nicely. Though these previous lows have held over there. A new low has held up there, and now we're just pushing on up. We do have a pretty small UFO when you look at it on the daily. However, as you see, it's very close to overlapping with this UFO here in the 80s. So we're going to see if it's going to test that before the new year. All right, now looking at gold next. Before I get to gold, in case you are wondering, so you could go to the apps section here to discover the different apps that we have. So we have, for TradingView, we have Auto Climate, Auto UFOs. Also, we have our Auto UFOs, which is the patented technology, and they are available for TradingView, MetaTrader, and TradeStation. And then, of course, our very own platform, the Predictive Options Planner, or commonly known as TOP. So definitely check that out. Now let's look at gold. All right, gold. We've talked about it several times, right? Was very stuck in this range over here. It did break out a little bit out of it, and now only to see it push down back into it. Right now, gold is the first confirmed up climate as well. On the daily, 1781.3, 1753 even, 1844.2, 1873.3. The sell UFO up above where it fell from. A little positive for the day, but of course we are again still within this range here that we're seeing. It's really it can get choppy when a market has been in a range this long, right? It did exaggerate to the downside here, ended up holding there. These highs held several times, only to see them finally break out to the upside here, and then return back to that same range up there. So really, interesting price action from gold. But here we are. We gotta trade with what's in front of us. All right, the next one is the Dixie, the dollar index. So for the dollar, as we see, first confirmed down climate. Nearest UFO recently developed 96.33 even to 96.67. Buy UFO 95.595, 94.965. This is a new UFO. This tested that upper UFO right there at 96.79, fell from it quite nicely, retested again, couldn't make a new high, fell down, and then created a new UFO. All right, now let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin's having quite the sell-off today. 47,947.5 to 45,465 is the nearest UFO where we could potentially see this hold. As far as targets, 55,800 to 59,140. Bitcoin has also kind of been in a range for this, these past few weeks, with a lot of interesting price action lately. Sometimes we've had these really big green candles, but when you see it overnight drop down only to see it come back up, it's almost like it made twins right here, which is rare to see. Started breaking up above the 50,000, closing above the 50,000. Right now it's testing again below the 50,000. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Not unconfirmed climate on Bitcoin. And that's that for Bitcoin. The sell UFOs, as we said, we have several of them up above, going all the way up to the all-time highs of 69,000. All right, let's go ahead and check out the news for the week. Just gonna go here. Now, let's go ahead and just filter out the high impact news only. Actually, yeah, we can just. So as far as high impact news, looks like we don't really have a whole lot this week. As far as the medium impact news, we have housing price index, S&P Case-Shiller price indices. We have ZEW survey expectations, pending home sales in the U.S. on Wednesday. Thursday doesn't okay. Initial jobless claims and jobless claims, and then KOF leading indicator for December in Switzerland. Other than that, looks like we don't have much else going on for this week. Which again, this week and the previous week are usually a little bit slower. Nothing, crazy happening. I would say so far, but here we are. All right, folks. I will catch you later for the future session. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.